Yes. Okay. So Mr. Elmore says everybody's so busy complaining about feeling betrayed over the Epstein files and names that nobody's looking at the obvious. Clearly, the information contains something so awful that everyone who intends to release the information changes their mind after learning the content. Learn to read between the lines, people. Okay, so he was different. I forgot what he said. He was different from you, Liquid. You think there may have been threats. Mr. Elmore thinks it's just so disturbing that they can't release it. Well, no one's asking them to release the details. Nobody's asking for them to release fucking names. Yeah, thank you, Peter. Like, it's just basically what Phil's saying is if somebody commits a crime that's so heinous, we should just let them get away with it because we can't talk about it. We can't bring it out into the public. It's so disturbing. We just can't. You guys all go free. You're all free. Like that's what Phil's saying. And I don't think he'd be saying this if if say this happened last year when Biden was president. He'd be calling for a cover up, and that's what I mean. We have to stop this tribal bullshit. Um, we're not again. If you're a conservative, or if you're rich, or whatever, you're not going to agree with me on certain policies. I'm not even going to try and convince you. You know what I mean? You believe what you believe. You think um, maybe if you have misinformation on certain things, like I don't know. Um, suppose you think migrants are getting all this extra money they're not, or like they use like the marginalized and the disenfranchised as the boogeymen in these things. So you blame them. George Carlin used to always do great bits on this sort of thing. They want you to blame the poor. They want you to blame this blah blah blah. I'm not going to try and convince you to like immigrants and migrants. I'm not going to try and convince you to think they should stay in the country. If you don't think that, if you hate them, there's nothing I can do about that. But I may try and get you to see that the government, the higher ups, the powerful people are trying to get you to blame. They're trying to get you to punch down. They're trying to get you to blame these people that have no power. Like that's all I would try and do. Um, and in this case, this because it's Trump, Phil is tangling himself in this fucking knot of an excuse. Clearly the information contains something so awful that everyone who intends to release the information changes their mind after learning the content. Learn to read between the lines. Like Phil, it's fucking retarded, dude. That doesn't make any sense. We know it's disturbing. The little kids were trafficked. Um, we know how awful it is. So, like, what could be in there that we just can't release? It's and as I said, if something, yeah, I don't want the graphic details. I don't think anybody wants to hear the graphic fucking details. We want to list the fucking people, and be like, these people committed disgusting atrocities against underage kids. That's all you got to fucking say. You know what I mean? When it goes to court, you release the fucking evidence there, blah, blah, blah. I don't need all the disgusting, dirty details. I actually don't want it. I want to know who these fucking people are, you know? And there's no reason you can't release that, even if the information's fucking disturbing. I mean, we have fucking cannibals. We have fucking serial killers. We know their fucking names. We did not release them and not arrest them because it was so disturbing. I don't know. I thought that was one of Phil's the dumbest takes I've ever seen him fucking have.